have awakened the gods of the world. We rise from our slumber to reveal our true power. Focus fire. Now to strike. Now to strike.
I know that you're afraid, it feels like every day things are slipping away, you're slipping away. And you think back to a time that you were lost. Thoughts disorganized, can't seem to dry your eyes, and chaos is collapsing from your mind. And you say that you're fine, but now you're out of time, out of time. You're out of time, you're out of time, and now you're out of time. Ooh, and now you're out of time. Never measure up, you'll never be enough. People say tough love, you should just suck it up. And you think back to a time that you were lost. Thoughts disorganized, can't seem to dry your eyes, and chaos is collapsing from your mind. And you say that you're fine, but now you're out of time, out of time. You're out of time, you're out of time.
Yes. Good morning. Welcome to the chat. Thank you guys. Welcome to the stream. And if you're in the chat, welcome. Both. Wow, that was confusing. Thank you guys for joining. It's Friday. It's Feedback Friday. So we are very, very happy to be online. 9 a.m. I've been trying to make it all week, and I think I got it again. I'm very excited that I was able to make it on time. I got myself ready. We had a little breakfast with my family. Got some already got some stuff done. I made an email. I gotta create a reel for 10 a.m. to send to Instagram and all that stuff. So I'll probably do that here live on stream so you can see the process. I know there's a way for me to stream it to my computer so you guys can watch that, but I can't remember how to do that. So I will just do that on stream just here in a bit. But it is Feedback Friday. So if you're watching and you have a track that you'd like watched or listened to, and I'll give some feedback, I guess. I'll listen to it and we'll talk about it. But, you know, I'm not trying to be Simon Cowell. I just want to hear some music, truthfully. But Feedback Friday has the alliteration, so I think we all like how that sounds better. So yeah, so that's what we got on deck for today. So far, no one sent me anything, so maybe we'll listen to some of my tracks. I don't know. Maybe we'll go to my friends' IG accounts and see what they're posting. That might be kind of fun. But I am going to pull up a piano here so we can figure out keys and chord progressions and stuff too while we're listening to everybody's music. Where's my coffee? All right. Oh, we got some viewers on Twitch. What's up, Twitch friends? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. If you are a producer, artist, if you have tracks, loops, beats, send them to my DM at mattymakinmusic on IG. We'll pull them up. We'll take a listen. How about that? We'll do that, and then we'll vibe out from there. I think that'll be fun. In other news, as you can see, I'm wearing my Washington Commanders Terry McLaurin number 17 jersey in honor of the NFL draft happened yesterday, and the Washington Commanders at the number 2 pick selected Jaden Daniels, LSU quarterback, Heisman Trophy winner from last season, college football. Very excited to have a legit QB back at my team. Last time we had one was Robert Griffin III, which he had a great rookie season, but he got hurt, and then there's all kinds of drama that followed. So it is what it is. Hopefully this goes a little bit differently this season. We have new ownership, new coach, new GM, new management, the whole deal. So hopefully things will go different. So that's why I'm wearing my Commanders jersey. I was going to wear a tank top, but, you know, got a rep at this point. So that's what has been going on there. I did send out some emails today to producers that I've been emailing loops and stuff to. So hopefully they got those loops and they make some fire beats. Hey, we got some viewers up in the chat. How you guys in the chat doing? Sound off. Let me know. If it's your first time to the stream, I'm Matty Making Music, based out of Las Vegas. I'm a producer, songwriter, musician, singer, engineer, all that stuff. And we are kind of hanging right now. It's Feedback Friday, so if you in the chat are musician, producer, singer, artist, whatever, DM me your music at mattymakinmusic on IG. We'll pull it up here on stream. We'll listen to it. We'll talk about it, and we'll get a vibe. So thanks for hanging out with me. I haven't been checking the audio. Hopefully the audio is solid. I think it is. I've been adjusting it all week. Ooh. Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. Vibes. Babes. Baby babes. Oh. Let's see, I got a DM. Nope. That's a group chat. All right. Oh. Carlos said thumbs, and then he, as it says on YouTube, retracted it. So maybe he was trying to do thumbs up like this, like an emoji, and it just typed in thumbs. That's what I think happened. There we go. There we go. Thumb. There's a thumb right there. Thumb. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm just gonna adjust the size of these screens so I can see everything. There we go. Clown. Los Delicious, too vicious. What's up, baby boy? Let me know how you're doing in the joy. That was not my favorite rhyme at all. But hope you're doing well, Los. We're just kind of vibing out. Yes, in the joy. Yeah, I know it was excellent, but we're just gonna have to contain ourselves about how good that rhyme was. Yeah, so it's Feedback Friday, Los, and we're going to see if anyone from my IG or anyone who's watching has some music they want to share to me so I can play it here on the stream. We'll take a listen, and we'll talk about it. So far, you know how many I've gotten? Zip. So, hopefully someone comes through. Los Delicious, so vicious, cooking, making lots of dishes. Los Delicious, kid. Los Delicious kid, so vicious, cooking, making lots of dishes. There we go. See? We got some flow in the chat. Ay. Okay. That's too much. It's too much for everyone to handle. We're trying. I should have put out the call for feedback yesterday, for tracks to feedback yesterday, but I didn't. So I did it this morning, and obviously 30 minutes before the stream is just not enough time. So, mistake on my part. Not to mention, I figured out Feedback Friday when I was typing in the name of the stream today. Feedback Friday came to mind. I was like, we'll do feedback today. And I forgot. I didn't do it early enough is what I mean. So, hey, we got some folks over in Twitch. Hello. Hey, you guys doing? Welcome to the chat. Matty making music. We're doing Feedback Friday today. So if you're a musician, you're an artist, you're a producer, you got beats, loops, you got a song, DM it to me at mattymakinmusic over on Instagram, and we'll pull it up here on the stream. We'll take a listen, and we'll talk about it. So there you go. Welcome to the chat, everyone. Luke 3 Gaming. Okay. Great, Luke. At mattymakinmusic on Instagram. Send that over, and we'll take a listen. So it looks like we got a taker. Welcome to the chat, Luke. And appreciate that follow, too. I used to have these things where if I got a follow, it would pop up and say follow. And I don't have that. So I think it's Streamlabs. Did I have that previously set up on Streamlabs? I had that set up with my gaming Twitch channel. And I don't have that now. So I probably need to set that up at some point. Also, the other thing I've seen people do is they have the chat. This chat. Is it over here? I think here to your left. To my left, your right. They have it on... they have it on the screen, so I could have what, say, like Luke Gaming OK, no problem, NP, would actually be right here on the screen. Maybe if I do it, I'll put it like here above me where there's like nothing. Probably more interesting than what I have. I actually have some posters. I want to frame up, put them on the walls. I also want to put these, I have these acoustic panels that I want to put on the wall too. So at some point I'll put them up, but you know, anytime I'm doing producing or beats, I'm doing it on headphones anyways, just not to bother everyone in the house. But for now, we'll leave it as such. Here we go. We've got a request. I'm guessing this is Luke. Yeah. Here we go, Luke. Following. Did I accept it? Lukio. I followed you back, Luke, too. Can you rate this beat I made? I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be doing any ratings or anything because I don't know anything better, but we'll talk about it. I'm happy to talk about it, Luke. For sure. Let's go over in this screen. I have just Logic pulled up just to be able to you know, take a look at it musically on a musical level. But for now, we're just going to pull it up, take a listen. Okay. Where would that be? Here. Great. BandLab, nice. So Luke, you made this in BandLab. I just want to pause the background music. Pause that. Great. So this is Lukio or Luke 3 Gaming. He made this beat over here in BandLab, and I'm gonna click it. I've never used BandLab, Luke, so I'm interested to see what you got going here. BandLab. This format kind of looks like doesn't it kind of look like not Spotify, SoundCloud with the waveform and everything? I don't know. I think that's interesting. All right, here we go. First Feedback Friday track of the day from Luke Beats or Luke 3 Gaming over here on Twitch. What are you gaming nowadays, Luke? Let me know in the chat. Let's take a listen to this beat. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear the beat. You should be able to, but just make sure you guys are hearing it too. Here we go. Playing back.
Luke 3 Beats.
Happy Magical Type Beat from Loop Beats. Luke Beats. Excuse me. I've been making so many loops lately. I'm in loop mindset. But that was a beat by Luke Beats. Luke, awesome, man. This is awesome, bro. Thank you so much for sharing, dude. I appreciate that. This one looks like it was uploaded 22, so this was just a couple days ago. This is a new track for you, I'm guessing. Happy Magical Type Beat. I'm loving that opening lick, those chords. I think that's really nice. You have the kind of 4-chord structure with it. Let's take a quick listen to that.
Electric beats.
Yeah. You got the chords right off the top. You have the bass. It's kind of almost like an 808 bass, kind of low, rumbly, which is cool. And you have kind of the high ping 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 ping. You know, when I'm doing tracks, writing instrumentals, those are the areas I'm always trying to cover. I'm always trying to cover the entire frequency range, and you've done that here, you know. And the 4 main things, and I mean this is very simplified obviously, but the 4 main things is rhythm, which is your drums, right? Bass, your low end, your chord structure, which is kind of your mid-range kind of stuff, bum, bum, bum. And then melodies, which you have melodies on top of that. So you really nailed that perfectly. You got all the elements in there. And I saw you had some breaks. You had a place where the beat dropped, and then you actually break it back down, take the beat back out, and when I'm talking about the beat, I'm talking about the drums. I got another one I just made. Send that to IG. We'll pull it up too. I'm gonna can we play that back again? I'm gonna play it one more time, Luke. Let's take a listen again.
Electric beats.
So you have another element here. I just noticed this time around. Dun, gun, 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 gun. It's like a harpsichord or something. Right on this section. Comes up.
Electric beats.
Great place to break it down. Yeah. Luke's following a really very, very cool and sound structure, which is every 8 bars, he's adding a different element, or he's making some sort of change to the beat, and that just keeps our ears as listeners perked up. See, I even noticed that on that second time around. So that's a really nice technique for when you're creating these beats, keeping the ear oh, excuse me. Ooh, right into the mic. There you go. Keeping the ear involved, right? Giving it something to perk up to. Otherwise, you may end up getting a little tired listening to the same loop over and over, right? So Luke's doing a really good job of finding moments to give another change and another moment to it. Not gonna lie, I'm 15 making beats. I wasn't making beats at 15. I'll tell you that. I was writing music and doing that deal and singing and playing with my friends. Quite happy you liked it. Hey, man, keep it up. Keep making beats. That's how you even get better, and they're going to learn different things, too. So that's pretty sweet, man. I don't know. Let's just listen it out real quick. See, that little section right there is almost kind of like a little bridge or a pre-chorus or something. Hey, Extreme Think. Welcome to the chat. Sup, bro? How you doing, man? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Where do we post your stuff? Send it right to my IG at mattymakinmusic. And Luke's got another one, so we'll take a listen to that. And then once I get Extreme Think's track, we'll take a listen to that too. Thank you for hanging out, Extreme and Luke. Appreciate you guys. So, yeah, you had that little section there where you held out the chord. Do you have Discord? Yes. If you guys want to send to, you can also send a Discord at mattymakinmusic. Same handle. You can find me right on there. I'll pull that up right now so you can send that over. Extreme. How you doing, bro? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I would say, Luke, if I was going to give any feedback, this chord progression is good. I really like it. I would give that chord progression a break somewhere here. I know you're holding that chord, but even the tone and the sound of it can get repetitive. That's why we were just talking. So let those melodies shine. I hear you doing a couple different melodies in there. So maybe cut the chord somewhere. Let those melodies kind of live. Maybe right on top of the bass line. So you still have the bass line giving you the chord progression, but it's not so filled up in the middle. See, you can always take away. Remember, I was just talking about the frequency ranges. You got the low end, you got the mid, you got the highs. You can take away parts too, right? Even at the very top, you have the bass right off the top. It could be interesting to have the bass come in a couple bars later, so you have something for your ear to pick up on. And, you have all the elements already in. So now it's a matter of what we call, right, producers, right? We call a bit of arranging. You're trying to make everything kind of fit. So, and sometimes just taking away can do a lot for you too. That's how I feel. Some people like very simple. I'm not saying simple's bad or simple's good, but that's just another way you can approach it too. So that is Luke Beats Happy Magical Type Beat. So there you go. Let's get into Luke's second track here. Trap Chill needs lyrics. I'm guessing he needs a rapper or a singer on this. So anyone in the chat, if you dig it, do it. Here we go. Luke Beats Trap Chill. Let's go. Nice Sonics. Yeah, I love that. Luke 3. Okay, I got it now. It's Luke 3 Beats. I just got it from Nerd Tag. All right, give me 1 second. I'm trying to. I just sent a friend request to Extreme Think on Discord, so let me know if you got that. If not, maybe I can just create a DM. Here we go. Type username. Extreme. Oh, I think we got it. There we go. Got it, Extreme Think. Now we're friends on there too. I have a server too, so you guys can join on that as well. I got that link too, so we'll take a look at that in just a moment. Extreme, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Luke, dude, I love this beat. The vibes, the sonics. I said it in the middle of it. I don't know if you could even hear me say it, but I love the sonics of it. I love the sounds. I need to update that. Extreme. I actually just started that server this week. I've always had Discord, but I haven't posted the server in the link tree. Thank you for the heads up on that, Extreme. Appreciate it. I love the sonics on it. I like the groove of the beat. Obviously, you have that chill trap as the title. I love this kind of style of music. I like it too because you can have a singer on it. You can have a rapper. You can have a rapper who sings. It fits on here too. Let's take a listen to this intro one more time. You got that vocal sample in there too. That's really nice. Yeah. I really like where the groove's sitting in right here. Yeah. Yeah, man. Really great song. It's got that kind of chill, dark kind of vibe to it. And my tune's not rap beat, not a problem. I just wanted to hear people's tracks, songs, beats, loops, whatever you got. So we could talk about it here and just build a community too. So Rise of Power, welcome to the chat. I appreciate it. How you doing? I think this is really, really nice. I think between this and the other one, I think this one feels a little more polished too. To me, it feels like maybe you were able to kind of lock in what you wanted for this track, Luke. Am I thinking that right? Or were you trying something a little different on this track versus the other one? And or how did it? Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, I really like this one. Yeah, absolutely, Rice. Either DM me on IG, mattymakinmusic, or you could do like Extreme Think did. Find me over on Discord. Over on Discord, Matty Making Music as well. So we can listen to your track, talk about it. So that's kind of how I'm feeling, Luke. This particular one just feels a little more polished. Obviously, it's longer too. It's a little longer, so maybe this one you feel like you already said needs lyrics in it. Okay, great. Just send a remix too. I'm gonna listen to Extreme Thinks track next, and then if Rise of Power can get his track over to me, followed and sent. Great. We'll listen to Rise of Power. I said his, but Rise of Power's track. We'll listen to that. Then we'll come back to your remix. I think I got it. So I think Luke, I think that's kind of where my thought is on that. But the sonics are really nice. I don't know much about BandLab, so are those VSTs, like those instruments, those samples, is that all built in? Do you bring that stuff in from like Splice, or are you building the loops and stuff in there? What's going on with that? Let me know. Want to thank you guys for joining. My name is Matty Making Music. If you haven't seen the stream before, I do music production, songwriting. Lately I've been making loops for producers like you guys to make beats and whatnot off of. Today we are listening to viewers' tracks and we're talking about them. What genres do you make? For the last however many years I've been doing this, been mainly in the pop genre, a lot of pop type music. Oh, Rise, that's awesome. Thank you so much, man. Pop, but the loops that I've been doing as of recent have been in the soul genre. So, beat makers who like doing beats based off like soul loops, that's kind of where the loops have been. But I consider myself kind of like, I try to dip my toes in a lot of different styles. Even yesterday on stream, I did a jazz thing. Extreme says, awesome. I see you use Logic. I see I have Logic up. Yep. I do my production mostly on Logic. I'll do some production on Ableton, and then vocal tracking. I'll switch over to Pro Tools, do the vocal tracking there because I just feel very speedy on there when I'm tracking myself or if I'm tracking a singer or vocalist. And then I'll bring back into Logic to get it all kind of put together, mixed, all that stuff. So great, Luke, this is great stuff. I need you to keep going. More tracks. You said you had a remix, so we'll be listening to that soon. I'd like to move on and get into Extreme Thinks track. And this one is on SoundCloud. We'll pull it up. And this one is not a no for friends. Oh, here we go. Sorry. We're going to play that in just a moment. Extreme, you are a producer, I'm guessing. That's why we're seeing this. Is Fink an artist? Is this you? Is this a track? Like, what's going on? Because the Luke's tracks seem to be beats that needed artist. Yeah, so this is you, an artist. And your artist name is Fink. Or Fyunk. 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 It's a D&B tune. Nice. My I have a producing partner I work with, and he's big into doing like D&B beats. So, well, let's check it out. Extreme Think, I produce. So this is your production. All right, great. Let's take a list. That's short for listen. All right, that's dumb. Here we go. Fink.
I don't wanna fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love.
Love that break right there. That's tight. Wild Sonics. I love it.
I don't wanna fall in love.
All that wobble shit is so crazy to me. Yeah, all this shit.
fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love.
Holy crap. I know it's 9:41 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm on PST time. It started playing another track. I'm gonna pause that. Thanks. That woke me up. Extreme. That woke me up, bro. Loved it. I love this genre because it's so fast. I never work in this BPM. What is this BPM set at? Chat. Before I even ask Extreme to say what that BPM is, what BPM do you think that's at? I think it's like 175, 180. That thing is moving, right? Am I crazy? That is these drum and bass tracks are fast. They're always 174. Kirby. Anybody else? Let us know what you think, man. I was saying, I don't know if you could hear me during it. Obviously, we had a lot going on with the music, but I was just saying, I love the sonics of this style, and I like the sonics that you particularly chose. 175. There you go. So everyone was actually kind of in the same ballpark. Yeah, that tempo seems pretty. Is that a standard tempo for drum and bass? I'm guessing it is. Probably in that 170, 180 range, probably. The vocal was really nice. Is that an artist you work with, or was that just a sample that you brought in for that? Because I thought the vocal was really nice. Like I was saying, I like all the sonics that you had going on. You had a lot of stuff. I call it. I don't know what you guys call it when you're producing and creating. I call it ear candy. You had a lot of ear candy. So this is that stuff I was talking before about. Luke's stuff is like stuff to make our ears perk up as listeners, you know. And I just I adored it, man. I really loved how hard hitting it was, but then you also had like all these moments for it. You had cool drops in there. You had breaks in the beat and stuff. So, man, I dig that, dude. Is drum and bass your primary genre, or do you work with other genres as well? Let us know. That was awesome. The vocal was just sample I found? No, I mean, you found the perfect way to build around it. And that's, you know, when us as producers are creating, that is something you got to do. And sometimes, and I don't know how many of you guys work with artists, you'll work with an artist and they have the song, right? They have a song they wrote, but you got to build the track around it. So I find that kind of the same thing as if you're working with a sample. Sometimes, and a lot of times lately for me when I'm working on the loops, is I build the track and then I find a sample that fits it. That's something I've been doing. Also, I will, if it's something I'm trying to figure out, I will also just sing it myself. I'll do the vocals for it myself. So that's just another way to approach it. DMB is usually between 172 175. Some go down to 160, others go up to 180. So that is kind of the ballpark we're talking about for DMB. DMB, basically, I tried chill hop boom bap for a bit, but DMB is mainly everything I do. Yes, wonderful, Extreme. It's great that I think as an artist, as a producer, as a songwriter, it's fun to work on a bunch of different things and then kind of find where you live as an artist. Also helps define you too. So Yeah, so satisfying to find a sample that fits the song you've made. 100% agree, Kirby. Totally agree. Also, Kirby, thank you for the follow. Rise, Stream, Luke, thank you for those follows. Thank you for getting the chat. Thank you for sharing your music with me and then everyone else in the chat too. I'm sure they appreciate it too. So this was really, really fun. I really enjoyed this a lot. Extreme. Thank you so much again for sharing that. We got some other tracks to listen to. I want to get into let's see. I'm looking at two here. Which one is you, Rise? Tyler or Oliver? Just let me know in the chat. True, help with different techniques. Chill Hop helped me with music theory, and Boom Bap with sampling. Cool. So Rise is Tyler. And then I think we had someone else, Kirby, in the chat. I'm guessing that's Oliver. And then I know we had another remix from Luke, so I'd like to also listen to that too. I think we're going to go to Tyler. I want to hit that remix because I told Luke would listen to remix, and then we're going to listen to Kirby. So we're trying to go through. I'm trying to keep the feedback short, but I hope you guys are enjoying. I would have loved to dig a little deeper into music theory and stuff, but we just have a lot of music to listen to, and I want to hear all your songs before I have to go and everyone else has to go. So but let's keep the conversation going. If you guys are on Discord, Extreme Think found me on Discord. I found Extreme Think. I have a server on there, Matty Making Music. Maybe I'll post the server link in the chat. That might be good. And then I have a share channel where you can drop your music and we can all listen to it too from there. So, but let's get into Tyler's track. This is Tyler's track, Save Me, on SoundCloud. Do I accept it? Yeah, we're accepting. And then I'm going to accept. Here, primary. Great. That's how we work on here. Here we go. This is Tyler's track. You're going to link outside Facebook. Yes. Great. This is Tyler's track, Save Me. It's an alternative rock track. And let's take a listen. Tyler I. Here we go.
My mind is broken, my feelings raw. My dreams are a portrait of the devil at my door. I beg forgiveness.
What a voice. Love your voice, Rise.
God Almighty, I will sin no more. I will sin no more. I will sin no more. Devil offers riches. I've got in my heart. The devil offers fame, but I told him I don't wanna be a part of the problem, the hatred, the evil awakened, the terrors that be the enemy. The nightmare around us, the shackles that bind us, the feeling of living without living free. Save me, help me, walk with me in my shadow. Show me how we make sure of our tomorrow. Darkness approaches, killing my light. I see the monsters in the deadly hours of the night. They surround me, inflicting fear. They announce me as the one that owes his tears. I will sin no more. I swear I will sin no more. Devil offers riches. about living free.
Wow. Tyler I Save Me, released a month ago right here on SoundCloud. Tyler, or I'll say Rise. I know or Tyler's your artist name, but I'll say Rise for now. So you know I'm talking to you in the chat. Rise, killer. Oh, it's private. So there you go. A first time for everyone to hear it. Submit it to sync. Yes. That's to me very syncable type of track. I can hear it. I can hear it getting synced for a TV show or even like could be on a commercial or something too. It's killer. Great sonics. Your voice is fantastic. I love the tone of your voice. You have a little growl to it too, which I love. I'm a singer too, so I appreciate hearing great singing. I really appreciate the vocal production too. I hear a lot of harmonies and backgrounds going on, which I love. I love singers who know that that's just as important as the lead vocal. That is really nice. Luke likes it too, man. That's killer. Also, guys, I was just thinking about this. If you're in the chat and you're digging each other's tracks, please find each other on socials. If you guys even want right now, post your social right in the chat. Let everyone know where they can find you so that you can start talking to each other and we can continue building and just everyone kind of can check out each other's music, man. Rise, go ahead and send another. I'm gonna be listening to Luke's got a remix and then I got Kirby's to listen to as well. So I know we got I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting to get so many submissions because I had just posted on my IG and then here I just turned on the stream and just said, hey, come through and check out the tracks. I got to check YouTube, see if anyone's in there. Okay, great. No. Whoops. Sure. Yeah. Send a Spotify link too. Appreciate that. I'll be able to pull it up. I have Spotify. Yeah, the sonics are great. The vocals are great. Did you produce this, Rise? Or did someone else produce it? You wrote the song? How was that process for you? LMK. Like, did you have a producer, is essentially, or did you produce? That was my question. But the vocal on that is really the thing that stood out to me. I thought your vocal was fabulous on there. So I gravitate towards that personally. I always gravitate towards a fabulous vocal. So that is something that, and I'm sure a lot of people do too. So it's fantastic. But that's very interesting and makes total sense that you are submitting that for sync. So for you guys in the chat, if you're not familiar, sync is when music that is written, like by Tyler I, is used in a TV show, film, commercials, and those TV shows, commercials, film will pay to have your music used in that show or film. So that is what Rise was talking about. I went to the studio and sat with my producer to build the track, then wrote to it, then recorded it at the studio. There we go, baby. That is how it's done. That's exactly. I mean, I don't know why I asked what the process was like for you, but that's usually the process of writing a song. Now, sometimes you write the music first, or maybe someone gives you the track, you write the music. Sometimes you write the lyrics and you have your guitar or piano and you write the song that way, then a producer creates around it. So there's obviously those kind of processes, but that seems to be what Tyler I's process was for that. And I thought it came out fantastic. So great job, Tyler. Awesome. Kirby, yeah. Sometimes I write on my piano and guitar. So damn, that's cool. Didn't know that. Kirby, that is a great way to get your music out. I know a lot of people will post on Spotify, just like what Rise just sent. They'll post on SoundCloud and stuff, but that's another way you can get your music out, and that's a great way to monetize. If you guys are interested in making money off your music, that's another way you can make some money off your music. So that is, I've done some sync. I haven't done here in the States. I've done it abroad, and I've been fortunate enough to get paid for that, which is great. And they pay pretty good if it's a good, good TV show or a popular TV show too. So you can get some money out of it too. Can you build a career? That's a possibility if you're making great music and you create those relationships, and they keep using your music. 100%. What I would do is search on YouTube, search on IG for these producers who do sync, and they'll be able to give out more information on how to do that. So 100% awesome. Rise, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Great track. I got to get into, well, what do we have? I have Luke's remix. Let's do Luke's remix, and then we're going to get into Kirby's track. So here's Luke's remix, made it on BandLab. Disney Toontown Cog Building Final Floor remix. I don't know what any of that is. Toontown, Disneyland's Toontown, right? Like at Disneyland? Is that what we're talking about? Did you take like the audio from Disneyland? Am I trying to figure this out? Yeah, Kirby. I'm trying to understand. Cog Building Final Floor. Hopefully Luke can let us know what that is, but for now, let's take a listen. That's what the song thing was called. What the track that you remix us off this was called. Okay, so there you go. All right, remix. Let's do it. Ha! I love that. Oh my gosh, that was wild, Luke. Wild. I actually like that sample a lot too. You should be a bit softer on compression limiting. Honestly, this is good, goofy, beat, but gets a little too brick-walled. There you go. So a little thought from the chat. I mean, you can even see it here on the waveform itself. Well, yeah, you can see it on the waveform. It's just right at the top. But I really dig it. You know what I mean? So I personally would like to hear, I don't know, maybe if the low end needed to just come down a little bit or something, because I would have loved to hear all the intricacies of the original sample, like all that crazy shit that's happening from the sample more too, because that that shit was fantastic. I loved it. Some places and the other parts it gets completely cut. So yeah, I think that was my assessment too. But I think you're in the right direction on that shit, man. That shit was awesome. Disney's Toontown Cog Building Final Floor remix. There you go, Luke. Thank you so much for sharing. It's so hard with that sample. Agreed. Okay. So we got Kirby's track to listen to here. Here we go. Way of the Water from Kirby. Way of the Water, Kirby. I see Binary here. Kirby, this is a track that you produce. Are you Binary? Are you the artist? What's going on here? This one's just posted up 5 hours ago, so this is new, I'm guessing. Newish. Let us know in the chat, but let's check it out. This is called Way of the Water. Yeah. So Kirby Slice, my gaming tag. So Kirby is the gaming tag. Kirby Slice, the gaming tag. Binary is Kirby, the artist. Did you produce this track? You wrote it? Let us know in the chat. Let's take a listen while you're answering. Here we go. Ooh, I love that. Okay. Little beat switch. What's it gonna be? Yes! Love the break. Yeah. We love a breakdown. He's taking that motif, switching it up. I like the bass sonic, the way that bass sounds. Kirby, yo, I really enjoyed that, bro. I really appreciate you sharing that to the chat. Turbo Terrence, welcome to the chat, bud. Thanks for hanging with us for a minute. That was another. Is that kind of living that drum and bass genre again with the drums? Is that kind of like a mix of genres that you can you could study to? I don't know if I could study to that. I would be dancing and I'd be jamming to it. Liquid DNB, got it. Liquid DNB. There are all these genres I never heard of too. So thank you for educating me up on that. Kirby said something. Oh, here it is. a little bit repetitive with the piano, but I'm thinking I'm going to switch it up and maybe layer a synth or something onto this. So there you go. I think that is really nice as a producer, as an artist, when you hear something and you might try to rework it. One of my favorite things, and for you producers in the chat and artists, songwriters, one of my favorite things about the process is the editing, the revision, coming back. You have it down, but you're listening to it and it's not fitting for you, or something you want to change, and you want to go back and try something different. I think that is a beautiful thing, and I think that is important to be able to identify about the music you're doing. Started this today. Opinion, yeah. I'm so happy for feedback on Twitch. It's gotten me so many good ideas from chat and streamers. Yeah, the guys in the chat have been offering feedback, and I think that's really really killer, man. That everyone's listening. You guys are attentive and putting your listening ears on and finding things you like about it. I like that I found another dude making liquid D&B. Oh, so is that what Turbo Terrence does too? So are we gonna get another one? I can't wait to hear that one too. Turbo Terrence put in his link for his track. Okay, Turbo, I'm gonna use that link, but if you can, maybe resend also to my Instagram at mattymakinmusic. The only reason is I want to be able to have this stuff backlogged so I can come back and check it out. Also find you guys too. Literally my first liquid D&B track ever. Have done a bit of EDM previously, but not D&B. So there you go. This is another example of what we were talking about, how like I don't use Instaman. Okay, got it. No problem, Turbo. We'll figure it out. No problem. The big thing I'm finding is if you are producing and creating and you're trying a bunch of different stuff, you kind of find what you like, what you don't. You kind of find stuff that you can do well and you don't. But if there's stuff that you don't do well, I think that's a great opportunity for learning and challenge yourself to try something that you haven't done before. And I think, today, listening to you guys show your tracks, I think is a great example of producers, artists, songwriters who live within their world, their genre, but also are willing to step outside of their genre that they're used to doing, listening, playing, all that stuff. So I listen to literally every genre. So when I produce, I just heard this piano and thought, can I make the song a good liquid D&B song? So there you go. Kirby was inspired, heard the sample, and decided to create around it. Turbo, it's all feeling and creativity, 100%. 100%. You are inspired and you find the moment, go for it, What's funny is sometimes I don't feel creative or inspired, and I just go and I do it and I create the inspiration for myself. I just go and I just start. A lot of the times it comes out trash, but the thing I was talking about before, like what Kirby was talking about, is revision, coming back. So maybe I make something, I'm like, I'm just not feeling it. But then I'll open it back up and I'll be like, okay, there's something here. Let me work this some more. And I think that part of the process is so important because you're able to reflect and identify what is or isn't working, and then you're able to maybe figure out what else you can do with it. And sometimes you got to take that left turn and kind of figure out where else you can go with it. Are there times where I'm like listening to something and be like, nah, dog, I'm good. Yeah, plenty of times. So I've been on hold for like 7 months. I was afraid I was never going to find inspiration again. Then about a week ago, I just sat down. Now I've been producing for at least 2 hours a day. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Kirby. Sometimes you just got to it's like kind of like working out. Sometimes you wake up and you're like, I don't want to go to the gym, but then you just like, I gotta do it. So, gotta go for it, So everyone's got their own approach to, you know, people just kind of approach their creativity in such different ways. So that's why it's interesting to talk with you guys, producers, in the chats, because you guys are always approaching your craft in specific ways. So I think that's just so interesting. For me, it definitely is. So for me, I have too much inspiration, so I block anyways because I don't know where to start. So so Terrence is coming from a different angle. It's like, just there's so much you want to do, and then you're just like, I don't know where to start. It's like you're overwhelmed. So I've been there too. I've honestly been there too. So my tip for this: don't start a new project, even if you don't feel like happy with the project you are. Go complete it and go forward. Yeah, that's a great way to approach that. 100%. Yeah, I know there are a lot of producers and songwriters and artists I know that like will just start something, but they never get around to finishing it, you know? And it's what you could end up doing is you end up having all this started stuff and you never finish it, you know? Yeah, see? I find that I find that so hard. I feel like I have almost 20 to 30 good unfinished projects. Yeah. You know, what I've found, and Kirby and the other producers in the chat, is it's not a bad thing to put something away. Like, you started it and you got it going and it's just like, I'll get back to it or whatever, and just never touch it. It's not a bad thing that it kind of sits. But I do think you're doing yourself and you're doing the track a disservice if you don't take another look at it. Take another look, pull it up, see where it's at, and see if there's potential in it. If there's not, then maybe you can salvage something from it to start something else, you know? But I think it's important to come back to tracks. I really do. That's something I truly believe in, like looking back and seeing if there's something there. I don't know. That's kind of my thought. If you have to complete a project, you'll either realize it's no good or you'll keep building and continue to complete a good project. For me, it's usually because I don't like to mix and complete tracks as much as making a N or 4 bar that slaps. There you go. So it's that last part of it is what Turbo Terrence is talking about. He's got this thing that really hits and he likes it, but getting it to that next step. So maybe it's kind of looking at how do you approach getting into the next step of mixing and completing the track, you know? What's the hold up there, you know? I get where you're coming from, Turbo. I really do. So I certainly hope you're able to get past it and finish that 20, 30 unfinished project. Are you kidding me? So much material, you know? It's that next step. Like Maddie says, I don't think you should force not opening a new project. However, if you only start new projects all the time, you're not evolving as a producer since you're not going through all of the steps for creating a full song. It takes steps for me. So every day I do a bit and then work on a different thing. So this is okay. This is interesting. So Turbo's talking about breaking it up into steps. And you want to kind of approach stuff in pieces. I know other producers who like, boom, boom, boom. I got to get this thing done right now. Like the whole damn thing. I think I fall into, I got to get everything done right now. You know, I have a partner I work with, producing and writing tracks. And we've kind of come up with our kind of workflow and our process of how we work on stuff. And, you know, obviously with a second person, we're able to do multiple things and be able to finish projects. But we do have to push each other, you know. There's accountability there. So I'm fortunate to have that in my producing experience, but I know some of you guys are kind of on your own, doing your own production, your own mixing, your own mastering, and that's a whole thing. So, you know, maybe this place right now in the moment, talking to you guys here on on Twitch. And maybe if you guys want to join my Discord, we can continue the conversation there. And we could talk about these things, about what's kind of giving us blocks as creatives and producers, and, you know, different techniques and ways to approach them, you know. I feel like I can't be objective when I hear my stuff 10,238 times in a row. Yes, 100%. You're going to, you know what the problem is, Terrence? When you listen to it 10,000 times, you're just going to get sick of it. You are going to get sick of it. You know? Yeah, there are points where you do got to put it away. You know? And that's going to kill you if you listen to that much. And the one thing that I've realized over all the years I've been writing and making music is you got to know when it's finished. At least what it's finished for, what this content, this material is for. And what I mean by that is, are you going to be able to find the tipping point of, am I going to spend another 10 hours on this track mixing and trying to get the exact balance on this just to make it 5% better? Or am I going to just do like the 2 hours, 1 hour, just get there and just make it that 3% better? That gets you halfway to that 5% you would spend forever on. You know, you got to start thinking about the time you want to spend versus the output and the worth of what it is for you. I'm sorry, man. I got to go soon. My family just got home on daddy duty. Rise, thank you so much with the alt track, Tyler I. Fantastic. Let's talk soon, buddy. I know I got you on IG, so we'll talk some more. Kirby says, yeah, I don't mean that you have to work on one project and you can't do anything else, especially if you find a new idea that you really think could work. But instead of having 30 good unfinished ones, you can have 5 really good finished projects. After my next song, hell yeah, Rise. So that is a part of my thought process, is like, is the amount of time and effort I'm putting into this going to be worth what I'm going to get out of the result of this? Am I willing to sacrifice the extra 2% better just so I could get this thing finished and done and move on to the next thing? That is the calculation that you kind of got to figure out. And once I figured that part out, is this good enough for what this is going to be for, this track? Yeah, that's made all the difference in the world. And I finish tracks. I will take breaks. I will put it away and I'll come back to it. But a lot of the times I'm able to get stuff going and finish it as much as I can in a sitting or a couple sittings, and not feel like it's going to be left hanging. That's how I approach it, if we're looking at it from an approach standpoint. So, but Turbo, you sent in a track though. We got to hear it. We got to hear where you're working at, where you're working from, where you're living at. So let's pull it up. I'm going to bring it over here. All right. So this is Turbo Terrence's track. Hey, Curb, thank you, bud. Very nice talking to you. Have a good weekend too, buddy. Thank you so much for hanging. We appreciate it. This is Turbo Terrence's track. Track 23. Yes. Because you had one on Spotify. Yep. Let's take a listen to this track 23, and then we'll jump into Rises before he has to hop off. So here we go. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Those chords right there. Yes. Oof. I was loving that little midway through chord synth thing that was kind of chopping up, man. That was doing it for me. We had another D&B track, man. I'm digging, man. Obviously, you said this is just an idea. I can tell it's 50 seconds long, so I'm guessing you want to stretch it and get a full track out of it. I think you got a great start, 100%. Maybe, obviously, you're adding in the extra elements to make it really pop. You said you need to get a drop in there, some stuff to really make it the ear candy, right? Especially for this genre, it feels like all the great stuff for the ears to pick up on is really important. For a track like this, where would you go next, Turbo? Obviously, you said drop vocals, so you're open up in your DAW. Where do you go from there? Are you using BandLab too as your DAW? Is that why I'm on BandLab right now? LMK. Cakewalk. There you go. Yeah, Cakewalk, of course. So from there, what's the next step? BandLab's nice for sharing. There you go. I got to explore BandLab. I haven't really checked it out. Yeah, so thanks for the heads up on that. I didn't know that. But yeah, what's the next step for this track for you? You're going to open up Cakewalk. Where do you go now? Next up would be a banger drop, like 40 seconds-ish. Okay. So you're going to get a drop in there, make this thing really pop. And then, so let me ask you before we move on, what would be the holdup? What would hold you up, like very similar to your unfinished tracks, right? Where would you stop from here? You said the mixing phase, like you'd get everything in there where you want it, then you'd want to stop mixing. Is it because you don't feel comfortable mixing, or you just mixing is not your thing? Like, maybe you just need to have someone mix it for you, you know? Maybe you just get the tracks done, you send it to someone to mix, you know? Or maybe you just gotta freaking put your head down and just mix the shit and just get it done, you know? And that's maybe the hardest part. That's the hardest hump to get over. It's just like, I just gotta do it, you know? I'll give you an example. Between me and my partner, he's the mixing guy, at least for the years we've been working together. But he had a baby in the last year and a half, right? So he's just not able to handle that aspect of it as much. So sometimes I got to step up and do the mixing side. And I've had to sit there and learn really all the ins and outs of mixing our stuff. So I had to learn. I had to do it. And I downloaded stems and multi-tracks and track outs and just learned how to mix. And I feel like I've gotten better. Am I the best? Am I the greatest, as you said? No, not at all. I don't think. But I'm definitely more improved than I have been, and I've learned a lot of different things that help that process. So maybe it's just like put your head down and do it. So usually when I have a 1 to 2 minute song, I feel like it's pretty done. The last parts are repetitive. So you're seeing the last parts are repetitive. That's a great opportunity for you to take stuff away or add new stuff in, do a switch up, you know. That can be a very, very common problem, but I find that's the solution, is sometimes adding more, sometimes taking away, you know. Give it a different vibe, give it a different feel, new instruments, different sounds, different chords, you know. That's a great way to approach. Okay, we got another one from Spotify. I do want to pull up Rise's last track here, so we'll do that really quick, and then we're going to come back to Turbo Terrence's Spotify track. So, Feel the Thunder from Tyler I, Rise. We're going outside of Facebook. Let's check it out. Open Spotify, yes. Can I play it from the browser? Oh, no, it's opening Spotify for me. Okay, great. I didn't know. So Tyler I, bro, cook that up. Ooh, we got some plays up in here too. Let's go. This is released last year in September. Check it out. Tyler I, Rise. Let's go. The rain sound matches the title, Feel the Thunder. Kind of that plucking string sound. Ooh, dark. The voice, man. His voice. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Ooh, those backgrounds, man. That's still you. That's not a sample. That's you in the background right there, right, Tyler?
I feel the sun shining down on me. I feel the strength and the energy. I feel the fire building.
Oh, sample choir. Okay.
Oh, maybe it's my time. I feel pride within me. And giving my the next man's honesty. And now's the time to cross the line, to find myself and follow the signs.
I really like that plucking. You got a little synthy guitar-y thing in the background.
I feel the thunder. I feel the rain. I feel the lightning coursing through my
Ooh. I love when that bass gets like a moment. Yes, sir. Rise. Killer, man. Your voice, man, is really hitting for me. Love it. I really like the vocal production on that too, man. Is this particular one also similar to... Whoops. We'll pause that. Is this one also one that you're pitching for sync as well, or is this one released as just a single for you as an artist? Bro Cook That Up, I'm guessing, is the producer on this particular track as well. Because you said you were... No, it's just a single. Yeah, man. The vocal's great. I was digging the sonics in there too. Yeah, Bro Cook Up. Yep. Yeah. That's great, man. You guys got to keep working together, putting out those kind of tracks that really fit your voice too. That really, for me, really fit it. I just really dug. Thank you so much for sharing, Rise. I appreciate that, man. I know you got to head out, so I appreciate you popping in, but please come back out to another stream. I haven't mentioned this all. I'm on every weekday, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. doing this, man. Doing music stuff, talking music. Obviously, Feedback Friday is a great day for people who are coming in, chatting, and doing that. So I'll be back to share more info if you have me. Rise, thank you so much, brother. Have a great day, great music. Thank you again. Appreciate it. Appreciate that follow too. Thanks for being in the chat. Alrighty. Looked like we had, let's see, 10:30. Yeah, I think this might be the last submission because I don't have anyone else popping in with a submission. So we're gonna listen to Turbo Terrence's last track, check it out, get a vibe for it, and then I think we'll finish up the stream for the morning. I'm trying to keep it to an hour to 2 hours so I don't just feel like I'm talking forever. And we'll go from there. So let's check it out. Turbo Terrence's track off of Spotify. This is a song called Content. I don't think it, or maybe it's Content, right? Because it's 2024. Content is king. IG, TikTok content, or is it content? I'm happy. Is it content's happy? Content is like I'm at peace. I'm here. Turbo says content. I'm guessing that's content. So here's Content. There's a young lady on the cover. I don't know if this is the singer. No, like making content. Oh, okay, so it is making content. Yes. Yes. See, the thing is, 10, 15 years ago, that is content. Right? But since content has become such a big thing in our, online world, that makes total sense as content. I'm so glad that I read into that. Even before I listened to it, right? I don't know. It just makes sense. If this song was released 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I would have thought content. But I think it's very, very interesting to look at it from both angles. But maybe you're content with your content. There we go. I've cracked the code. Let's listen to Turbo Terrence's track, Content. Let's go. I like those chords. Yes. Yep. I love that. Yeah. Yes, I love that. Yes. That took me on a journey in 2 minutes, 14 seconds. What a journey. Oh, man. Great. I love the Sonics on there, obviously. Everything hitting my ears in such a vibey way. You had the kind of the tones at the very top here. That, yeah. Those kind of like effects out pad keys thing going. But then at the end you had that bass line coming in, and it kind of almost like it's like it changes keys. It's like it's changing keys right there. I'm almost positive. Yeah, right here. Right here. This part. Yeah. But then you have it broken up with this guitar thing in between. Right here. And then you bring it back, right? Yeah. Oh, cool, man. I really dig that one a lot. Yeah. So, look, man. You're finishing tracks. You're absolutely finishing tracks. Now it's time to go back, look at those unfinished ones, and get it to this level. You're setting the bar for yourself. Push. You know, get yourself to that level, man. I love it. That was great content, and that's great content as well. Great stuff, man. Sure. Yes, I imagine that is partly where it can be challenging. So, man, what a stream day. We played a lot of people's tracks. You know what? I'd like to play something. Can I play something of mine? Do you guys want to hear just one of my tracks? One I did with my partner. I'd like to play something. It's definitely different than everything everyone's been playing, but I think that's cool. Like to have different styles and genres of stuff. So let's check it out. Let me pull it up here. So I do a lot of like pop style tracks and whatnot, but this particular one is a one that we pitched for K-pop, for a K-pop label, me and my partner, and we really dig it. So hope you guys like it. It's definitely more poppy than anything else, but it's got some cool, I think, interesting stuff in it. So here, this is the one. Let's do it. We'll listen to this one, and then we will hop off for the day so I can make another coffee, get that going. This one is called Sundays in Paris. Enjoy. Cool intro. Nice. Thank you, man. I heard that accordion. I had to bring it in. Probably make a cool EDM remix. Hey, that'd be cool. I forgot that happened there. Ooh, fade out. I forgot we faded it out. You don't hear fade outs that often, so that's fun. Any hoot. That is a track I wanted to just play because I like playing my tracks too. What the hell, you know? If you want to send some to the Dropbox, whatever, harmonixhd@outlook.com. I'm going to make sure I save that too, bud. Hey, Terrence, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for everyone who was in the chat and shared their music. I appreciate you guys allowing me and giving me the honor to listen to music, and appreciate you guys sharing your music to everyone who's watching the stream. All thousands of people who are in my stream. Hey, we're building. So hopefully more and more will come through, and hopefully I'll get so many submissions that I can only do so many at a time. That would be ideal, you know? And then on the other days, we're going to be creating music and talking music and doing that deal. So, damn. Really killer stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it so much. We're going to get that background music going again. And, gosh, what a day. Very, very, very much appreciated. Thank you guys for hanging. We are off for the weekend, but Saturday, Sunday are off days. Maybe I'll be working on stuff, but I won't do it on the stream. Then we'll be back Monday to get back at it, creating more music. Probably going to be focusing still on loops because I'm trying to build a sample pack. We'll talk more about that soon. And we'll get that going. Terrence, thank you for sharing. Is that everything? Do I have everything? Have I mentioned everything? Follow on... Am I pointing? Here. I'm looking at my screen to see where I'm pointing. Follow on all these different places: Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, at mattymakinmusic. Find me there and we'll continue the conversation. We got the Discord at mattymakinmusic, or there's just mattymakinmusic. That's the Discord. But also we got the Discord server, so we can continue these conversations there. So let's plan on doing that. All right, y'all. Thank you incredibly much and appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. Catch you later. Bye.
fast, all tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pit